CIMT is suitable for children with hemiplegia. Hemiplegia is when one side of a child's body is weaker than the other side. This could be due to cerebral palsy or an acquired brain injury. A child needs to only have a small amount of movement to take part in our CIMT programmes. We modify every single programme to meet each child's individual goals. So if a child presents with some movement of the shoulder, then we'll utilise that movement, for example, knocking over objects, as opposed to a child who is working on dexterity and has hand movement, where we look more towards those fine motor activities. But it doesn't matter if they come to us with just the shoulder, we can work with that. After initial queries made by a client, we will undertake a phone consultation with the parent or carer, and from there we'll discuss a child's presentation and their problems, and we'll decide whether or not they're suitable for an assessment. A child comes to us for an assessment, and we look thoroughly at a child's current abilities, their current movement, and their ability to engage with us within sessions for either a 2-hour infant programme or a 3-hour child programme. After we've done the assessment, we create a report and we provide recommendations regarding a programme of CIMT. Our intensive programmes are provided to children from 6 months of age. We have an infant programme, which is 2 hours per day therapy, and we have a child programme, which is 3 hours per day of therapy. They are both for 3 or 4 weeks, and the child comes to us for that time, and we engage in lots of play-based activities, functional activities, enabling a child to meet their goals. Outside of therapy, we enable parents to continue enabling their child to work on their goals, so that they feel confident that their child is working 24 hours per day on improving their upper limb function. Children come to us from infant age, 6 months, through to adults, and for every child we modify the programme to meet their needs. So we work really hard to ensure the child engages with us. There is no perfect age for CIMT. CIMT is an intensive therapy programme which can happen once, it can happen numerous times over the course of a person's life, or over the course of a person's childhood, and it is a block of intensive therapy. When a family comes to us to take part in a CIMT programme, they leave us with a cast that they can remove at home to do modified CIMT. So if a child comes to us at 6 months, they can continue with that. If they come to us at 5 years old, they can continue with that at home. We're successful in delivering programmes for children from infant 6 months old through to adulthood. We just modify the programme to meet the child's developmental stages, their interests and their goals. From assessment, we see whether a child will engage with us for 2 hours. Sometimes a child is quite clingy to their parents, so within sessions we aim to develop a relationship really quickly in order to maximise engagement with us during the sessions, and parents support us with that. Our infant programmes are from age 6 months to 18 months, and that is 2 hours of therapy per day. Our child programmes run from 18 months through to adulthood, and they are for 3 hours intensive therapy per day with us. This is based on the current evidence and also the ability to engage a child within therapy sessions. So a child doesn't need to be mobile to complete a CIMT programme. We work with children who are working on their gross developmental skills as well as their upper limb function during therapy.